Hello, we just wanted to take a few minutes of your time to introduce you to our new Visioffice 3. This piece of kit allows us to really personalise our dispensing experience and lenses for you. And what that means is that every frame will fit and sit differently on each patient. Everyone moves their eyes in a different way, so no two eyes are the same. Everyone's eyes are unique and they move looking at different objects in different ways. And we can take those measurements to make a unique personalised lens for you. And also when we read, some people will hold things to the left, to the right, further away or closer. Some people will move in smooth saccade movements, some people will move their head more, others will move their eyes more. And all of these measurements we can now track and therefore create a lens which is personal to you. And this means that you can then read more comfortably, find the right area in your lens much more quickly, have a lovely wide field of vision when you're driving or doing sports. So it essentially means it's a much better lens, giving you lovely, crisp, clear and comfortable vision. And we're really excited to introduce this to you. So we just wanted to show you how easy it is to have these measurements taken. This is the Visioffice 3 and we are one of the first practices in Northern Ireland to be able to offer these tailored lenses to our patients. So Jenna, if you can just look straight ahead into the screen in front of you, and the instrument will now find Jenna's eyes and face. So Jenna, if you can now turn your head to the right, please, and then turn and look at yourself in the mirror, and then turn your head to the left, please, and then back into the mirror, and then look at the ceiling, and then back at yourself in the mirror, and then look down at the floor, and back at yourself in the mirror. Perfect. Okay. And we're just checking all the markers, that's great. So now Jenna, I'm going to take another photograph. I want you to look over towards me. Slightly more this way, lovely. And then keep your head in that posture and look at yourself with your eyes in the mirror. Perfect. So those measurements we've taken allow us to work out a patient's eye rotation center distance, or another name for that is eye code. And this simply means that every eye is different. Everyone's eyes move through different circles differently. Even if they're the same length or the same shape, we're all unique. And this eye code allows us then to move the positions of comfortable vision to the places you most frequently look through in your lens. So you find that your vision is much more comfortable and natural looking through your lens. So we're now going to measure our dominance. So when we know which is your dominant eye, it allows us to fixate much more quickly. So if we're looking in the distance driving and then quickly then to your speedometer, it allows us to make those fixation changes much more quickly. So Jenna, if you can now take this for me, I'd like you to hold that out in front of you. And if you want to step back, there's another green line on the floor. Perfect. So you will see the little E logo in the screen. If you can have that through this little hole and just look at the E for me. So we've talked about eye code, we've talked about eye dominance. This instrument also allows us to measure your frame fit. So the shape of your frame, some frames are more curved, some will fit with more of an angle than others. And this frame fit measurement again allows us to give you a wider field of view and to give you the right postural comfort when you're looking through your lens. And then finally, the fourth measurement we take is your near vision behaviour. This means, as we mentioned earlier, different people will move their heads more when they're reading, some will move their chin down more. So we are able to analyse all of those measurements and then design a lens that's completely unique to you, giving you really quick adaptation and natural reading. So we'll just show you how that's done. So on the screen, you might be able to see a blue dot. When I touch this, it's going to move up and move then across the page, simulating natural reading movements. And Jenna's going to watch that with her eyes. So Jenna, if you just hold that where you naturally lift a book or your iPad, and then once I touch the blue dot, if you can follow that with your eyes. with Jenna. It shows us that you actually hold your chin down quite a bit, so slightly more than what would be average. With regard to distance, you actually hold your book quite far away, again compared to an average. Offset, you tend to hold your book slightly to the left, and your natural reading behaviour, so that's how you move your eyes and your head as you move across the page, is right down in the centre, so between concentrated and spread. So with these measurements being slightly to one side, it means this personalised lens will certainly mean you will end up with a lens that behaves much more naturally for you. So hopefully that gives you a taster of how easy it is to have these measurements taken. And we're really excited because we know just what a difference it makes, the comfort and what our patients tell us about these personalised lenses. So there are a few offers, and we really want to make this available and accessible to everyone. These lenses can be applied to single vision lenses and to our whole range of varifocals. So watch this space. There are lots of offers for April and May so that you can all access these new personalised lenses. Thanks for listening.